Hey guys, so this is a different video about my life in general. Because I haven't posted my 4 years on T video. The reason is mainly because I've been burnt out. So to put it simple, the past year, so the year 2025 was arguably the most exhausting, reflecting, and productive year I've had in my life. But I failed to prioritize my university schedule. So I am now suffering from disappointment in myself. Disappointment in myself, I'm saying. What I mean by that, I was very, very active in my early career. I was networking. I was very much going to hackathons. I even won second place with prizes and stuff. But I was so busy. I was so overwhelmed. I also work. And having uni on the side was just more like being in uni and having these things on the side was just not feasible. And I don't think it should be normal, but it could be. But when I also have a relationship, it was just too much. I was trying to juggle so many aspects of my life at once, and I wanted each and every one of them to be perfect. To argue against this during the first half of the year, I still finished 6 modules. That's crazy. That was the first time in my life that I finished 6 modules within a semester. This semester, I probably will disappoint because I couldn't really. I was really, really stressed out the last few months. I was just worried about work. I had mental health issues. I was depressed, and it's probably the winter season that's also affecting me mentally. It's been hard. Um, and this is really nothing to do with my transition either. Mainly nothing. I would say it's more of lookism because of how BP has gotten so mainstream. And if you don't know about BP, it's Black Pill. I love this channel, Millennial Thinker. I've always been to this doomer, I don't know, stuff. These videos, they're so funny, and most of them are quite relatable and stuff. But I also realized that due to the nature of these videos, I've gotten quite insecure about my looks, which I've been ever since the beginning. And even before I've transitioned, I've always been very much insecure, also due to my gender dysphoria. And so it is a never ending topic for me. But I do think that it's not as bad as it used to be. Although when you're a teenager, you tend to have a bit more confidence, right? Because you think that as you grow older, things may change. But now that I am older, and things haven't changed mentally a lot, physically, I've changed a lot. I look at old videos, I see my younger self, and I'm like, cute little Tyler there. um, things have changed, but in my head, I still feel like I'm this 15-year-old guy who is still so lost in life, and I still am lost in life. I'm still trying to figure out what I want in my life, what I want to do, what's my purpose, and I think I'm getting there. But I just need this time period to figure my life out. Because I remember when I was 15, I had the same depression phase where I just didn't go to school. I skipped school, and my family was so angry with me. But things changed, things got better. So I do hope that it's going to go through the same pattern this time too. And so I heard that a lot of y'all like it when I talk. I appreciate it. I appreciate that y'all enjoy my podcast voice. I wish I could do this more often, but like I said, because of my mental health, I am really struggling to keep myself productive. So I have a lot to do. I think it's also because I'm living alone now, keeping up with bills, keeping up with contracts, keeping up with everything. Being an adult in general is so tiring. It's so tiring that I had a lot of phases where I was like, I wish I could just be a kid again. Like even pretend if I could experience being my pre-transition self in my home with my family, not doing any of these things, I would love to experience it. And so I will when I go back to Malaysia. But you know, throughout the year, I gotta be an adult now. So it's It's kind of stressful. Um, so the beauty of life is this: you don't you don't really become an adult. You conform to be an adult. So the concept of being adult is to me a concept. It's a made up concept. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Other than that, very 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 nice news. I've hit 5,000 followers on TikTok. So if y'all haven't followed me, I'm Tyler Struggles on TikTok, and some people found me there actually, in the FTM community. I'm actually really happy when y'all tell me that y'all look up to me and stuff. And in fact, I think I've also become um hand a number of few people's transition goals. Kind of sorry that took a while for me to form in my head. Um, yeah, I feel honored. I feel really honored, but it's also because even after 15, no, even after 10 years, yeah, representation of Asians in the trans community is so rare. It is so rare. We are so not there. And it's crazy. The community is very much white and not so POC. So I feel like being able to contribute to the people who need it, I'm really happy. I'm really happy that people watch this and can find us, because I would have wanted it myself as a child. I was looking up like content, trying to find out how Asians looked when they transitioned, because there were really not a lot of resources. They were really not. And mostly I was like gauging and seeing, oh, when when Western people transition, this is what they look like. Okay. Well, about me, I'm Chinese. I'm Asian. I'm Malaysian. What am I gonna look like? So 4 years down the road, this is what I look like for y'all. um. So yeah, I love my voice. When I speak properly, I love my voice. So basically, voice dysphoria is truly the one factor. It is truly the one thing that has disappeared ever since I started taking tea. My voice dysphoria completely disappeared. So I am so grateful, because that's one less problem. You know what I mean? Um, so oh, and hip dysphoria, that too, because fat distribution is doing its work, I would say. What else? Not much. Actually, I feel like my baby face is not going to go away unless I work out. I've been saying this for the past 4 years. I haven't consistently worked out. Yeah. Which sucks. But what you can do if you don't work out and you want to look good, please do your skincare. My girlfriend always tells me to do my skincare, and every time I do my skincare, I look 10 times better the next few days. So that's my tip for everyone who, you know, other than your transition, you want to take care of yourself. That's one way. Eat good. Oh, yeah, my appetite. My appetite is still very much large. It has not gotten less. So the moment I started taking tea, my appetite like basically twofold, and still like that. I don't think I'm gonna be eating less anytime soon. So it's good. I mean, it's great to be able to enjoy food. You know what I mean? Like when we're at dinners and people can't finish their food, just eat it. And that's the great thing about it. Yeah. So yeah, I would say I haven't really been consuming a lot of community stuff and how transgender people have been nowadays. I mean, I feel like it's gotten much more normal. So I'm really grateful, because that was not the case 4 years ago. Politically, it is still a very sensitive topic. In fact, I don't know how it has become. Like at one point, it was like really accepted. Like people were so open minded, and because like Trump got reelected and stuff, like shit's gone down the drain. Pretty sad about that, but hope it gets better. You know, when his term ends. So yeah, I love you all. Comment down below, please. Please comment down below so that I know that you're there, and tell me about your transition, because I always love reading those, and I will reply back. And follow me on TikTok if you want to follow me on TikTok. It's in my bio. So yeah, love ya.